For those of you who just started doing math, specifically algebra, and you don't know what you're learning, I suggest you watch this video. You'll be able to understand what in the world is an equation and what even is an expression and the key differences between them. So let's start. First of all, what is an expression? Well, to find out, I'm going to first give you an example. Let's say 2x minus 3. Let me enlarge this. It's 2x minus 3. So you can see that this this is what we call an expression. There is no equal sign. It's not equal to anything. It's just an expression. It's just basically when there's no equal sign. That's in contrast with an equation, and it's also when it has no answer. Like you can only evaluate it, but you cannot solve for x. Now let's say I just put in equal sign, and make it equal to 6, 8. Now this is what we call an equation because it has an equal sign, it can be solved, and is basically in contrast with an expression. So those are the key differences. Now I'm going to show you how to solve this. So what you'll do is first you'll distribute this 3 to this side. We could use the elimination method. 2x minus 3, then we'll basically add 3 and then just also add 3 to the other side. Now why do we do this in the first place? We can do this because okay, let me just explain why we can do this. We can do this because we're just adding 0. If we move this to this side, this sign will change, the operation will change. You have to recognize that when you swap the locations of one of the components of this side of an equation, if you swap it to that other side, its operation will change. So let's say this 3, if I distribute it here, it'll just turn into minus 3. So if this is minus 3, 3 minus 3 is 0. So if we evaluate it, 2x minus 3 is equal to 8. So it's the same thing as this. So we basically did nothing but just instead added 0 to our equation. So it won't matter if we do this. Next up, we'll just simplify. So what is 2x minus 3 plus 3? It's just 0. So we could just write 2x plus 0 is equal to 8 plus 3, which is just 11. We could evaluate this even more and just make it equal to 2x equals 11. Now, what do? We swap it. We'll just put this to this side. So because we're solving for x, we're solving for x, not for this entire equation. So how do we do this? What we'll do is just what we'll do is so we will divide both sides by 2. Since we're dividing both sides by 2, if we multiply 2 to this side, remember the operations will change on both sides if we swap their locations. So if we multiply this by 2, the 2 and 2 will cancel out. That's just basic simplification. We're expected to know that. So 2 and 2 will cancel out, and then you'll just have 2x equals 11. So it just stays the same. It doesn't matter. So 2x equals 11 when we divide both sides by 2x. 2 by 2 will just become 1, so we'll just have x, and then we'll have we'll just have 11. 11 by 2 is just 6.5. 5.5. So the resulting expression will be just 5.5, and that's the answer. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's the answer.